Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Today, percussion with the DFAM. If you want more video about DFAM, I made already with kick, bass, hypnotic sequence. I put the link in the description. But today, we're gonna do what Descent was initially kind of designed, which making percussion, and you're gonna see that Descent has been very carefully thought about making percussion. Let's jump into it. So to start on the same bass, we have more or less everything at 12 o'clock. You should get, and you press trigger, something like that. So I add a bit of reverb because I always feel like it's better to hear like some of the tone variation. So this is dry. This is wet, it's just a little Ableton reverb, it's very gentle. So the first way to make interesting percussion, especially in techno, is kind of create weird tone. And the first way you can do that with the DFAM is with the hard sync. So we're gonna activate the hard sync. If I bring a little bit the frequency oscillator 2 up, you can see it's kind of creating a phasing flangery tone. Basically, hard sync, the phase of oscillator 2 is synced to oscillator 1. And when you have the oscillator 2 frequency higher than the oscillator 1, it kind of forced to restart and it creates this weird phasing effect, which is very interesting. So for our percussion, keep in mind oscillator 1 kind of gonna control our pitch of the perc. And VCO2, the tone. Now we can use also different waveform. Now another great way to get weird tone is to use FM, and you have a dedicated knob for that already. Just crank up the knob. So I always recommend to go very gentle with this because you have a lot of sweet spot all the way through the knob. So if you go straight up like this, you might miss some spot. You see already you got now obviously, you can go back on VCO1 and VCO2 frequency to shape a sound the way you want if you prefer something in the lower frequency or higher and change the tone. So that's what we're gonna. Okay, something like it. Why not? Now it's a very bright harsh sound, and a great way to make it more like a percussion and like a usable sound is to use the filter. So the idea is to use the low pass filter to filter the sound and to open it very fast with an envelope. This way you just catch very fastly this harsh harmonic transient, and so you're gonna hear. So first we muffle the sound, but then we use the envelope to quickly get this high. So then the decay will get you something pluckier. The more you put envelope on the filter, the kind of more percussive your sound get. Now it's pretty short, is because our VCA decay is 12. If we make it a bit longer, our sound's gonna be longer so we can hear the filter modulation better. Again, it depends if you want a sharp sound or more like long. Now we want percussive sound, so we want to add punch, and an easy way to add punch is to basically apply a pitch envelope. So here we're gonna apply it on VCO1 first because it's our, remember, it's the oscillator that set the pitch of your percussion. And if you go positively, you're gonna have a tom-like effect. Maybe crank up the decay. So that's a bit too much for me, but it was just for you to hear. Okay, cool. Now you can go negatively, you get an interesting tone also, but you need to be like very close to zero. If you go too much after, I personally don't like it much, but now you don't need to be like a tom-like effect, you can just be gentle here as well. So you just get this nice pitch modulation at the beginning. just to add a bit of interesting things to the sound. Now you could use, with a very short decay, a bit of pitch amount to create a kind of a click at the beginning. So we're gonna put a short decay. And you can hear it at this transient at the beginning of the sound. I'm gonna go back with a slight pitch modulation just to create this detune effect. Now we can apply this envelope to the VCO2, so you remember it's gonna change the tone. So again, you can go negatively or positively. Personally, I like both. I'm gonna keep it positively. Now, another way to add transient is to use the noise. So here, as the filter is kind of low pass, you don't hear the noise as much. If you keep your filter down, you need to open it a little bit more. Without. I always like a little bit of noise on the percussion. It's always add a bit of excitement. You can use this noise if you want a more dirty noise. Okay, now we can fine tune a little bit. Okay, cool. And then finally we have the sequencer, which allow you to create a nice percussive sequence. So here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my perc on 2, 4, 5, 7, and you get something like this. Now the idea is to use the sequencer, the pitch sequencer, to maybe modulate the VCO2, which is gonna change the tone. So we're gonna just switch down to VCO2, and now we have. Now we can have fun. Okay, I got lost a little bit, so I just reset everything. You know how it is with the DFAM, you always experiment. Now, another way to get percussion-like is to use the noise. So we're gonna have the noise and we're gonna use the high-pass filter. We can crank up the resonance a little bit. And you already have a hats-like sound. Now, one thing that can be interesting is to again use FM or harting to create this kind of weird effect and slightly add it to the hats. So we're gonna use this, and we can use and now we have this nice we can add a bit of filter. sound. You can even add the other one. If you want more like a snare like sound. And now you see, by having like very high frequency, you kind of create this resonance sound. You can add noise from here. Now the great thing is to use the sequencer to add a bit more of movement. So we're gonna do a crescendo sequence, which means like the first one is gonna be at low, so 12, and then we're gonna go like at, let's say, 3 o'clock, and then one at 5 o'clock, and then back to 0, and we do the same here. 3 o'clock, here again, same down here, then 3 o'clock, then maximum, and this one we're gonna put to the maximum, and we get something like this. Now the interesting thing is to use the pitch to modulate the VCA decay, so we're gonna use our patch bay for that VCA decay here, and we can play now. Now one thing you can do is to add a slower attack. Get more like a shaker-like effect. Now obviously I didn't add delay, but you could add delay to add even more. And then just tweak DFAM. Alright, I got lost again. Now the last way of creating percussion I wanted to show you is to use the filter. Basically the filter is a self-resonating filter, so that means like if you crank up the resonance almost even to the max, it basically acts as oscillator. So that can be great also to create percussion like you can create kick drum, you can create tom. What I wanted to show you is that now you can do FM with this, because this is basically an oscillator. So if you use VCO2 to modulate the filter, you're gonna create FM like we did before with VCO1 modulating VCO2. So we're gonna use our VCO2 out, and we're gonna modulate the filter. So we're gonna use the VCF mod here on the patch bay. Now you have nothing, but if you crank up this knob here, we'll start to have nice FM, and then you can obviously have VCO1 modulating VCO2. So VCO1 we modulate VCO2, that we're gonna modulate you cut off. Alright, and again I got lost, so we're gonna stop here. Hope you learned a few tricks to design percussion or percussive loop. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.